To West Bengal. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is all set to inaugurate the magnificent Jagannath Dham in Digha on Wednesday, coinciding with the Hindu auspicious occasion of Akshaya Tritiya. Now, this newly constructed temple is a replica of Puri Jagannath Temple. It's poised to become a significant tourism and pilgrimage hub in this part of the state. Now, this temple has been built by the state-run Housing Infrastructure Development Corporation at a cost of rupees 250 crore over 20 acres of land. BJP has called Mamata Banerjee a fake Hindu, stating that the government funds cannot be used for building temples. BJP has also questioned TMC government's failure to prevent riots in Murshidabad. Leader of opposition in West Bengal Assembly and senior BJP leader Shwendu Adhikari has launched a scathing attack on Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, accusing her of being anti-Hindu, blaming her for the alleged migration of Hindu families from Murshidabad. Remember, West Bengal is also a poll-bound state, and this Pran Pratishtha of Jagannath Dham, of a temple by Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal, is being read with a lot of political subtext. I'm joined by Priyanka Tribirwal, who is from the BJP, and we have Manojit Mandal, who supports the TMC. Thank you both of you for joining me on this broadcast. Priyanka, to you first. Heavy security is in place at the temple. There is a Mahayagna that's underway. The Chief Minister is participating in it. In fact, there's Pran Pratishtha that's going to take place. Why does the BJP think this is just pomp and show and that the CM does not mean it? Because even in the past, we have seen Mamata Banerjee recite the Chandi Path. Where do you think her actions don't meet her promises?
Well, you can't attend the inauguration of Ram Mandir. You do not allow Durga Puja Visarjan on the same day because it's Muharram. And today you are trying to show that how much a big Hindu you are. See, we have no problems. Whatever the government wants, it can do. But the exact question which we are asking the government is that you have named this as a cultural center. So is this a temple which the government is inaugurating? And if the government is inaugurating a temple, does the government have the right to build one? Because under our constitution, there is a bar that the governments, be it the central or the state, their agencies, legal agencies, they cannot spend the taxpayers' money behind whatever the government is doing here in West Bengal. So she needs to answer first that where did this money exactly come from? Is it the taxpayers' money? Then there is a bar, then she is legally incorrect in doing so. If not, then she should tell us that which are the agencies who have sponsored her. And if it is that, then why it is done, why the tender was given to the West Bengal HIDCO property, HIDCO to do the construction of this. That is again a agency of West Bengal government.
Right.
So whatever Mamata Banerjee is now doing, it is just trying to balance the violence which has taken place at Murshidabad, and she did not stand with the Hindus there. So in order to show that no, it's not that just I'm into appeasement of Muslims, I'm also in the construction of temples.
Priyanka is saying that this is just a balancing act. But does the TMC also realize that if incidents of violence such as what happened in Murshidabad keep happening in the state, there will be questions again and again on governance, and these things, these visits, which are very symbolic in nature, which may show the Chief Minister's faith, may not really matter, because as a job, it's also important for her to control the cycle of violence.
Only the fake Hindus will be rattled by this remarkable, committed, dedication from Mamata Di. Mamata Di doesn't need to prove that she is a Hindu, especially to the fake Hindus like BJP. They are talking about the Constitution of India. Oh my God! Look at what they did in Ram Temple. It was almost a kind of spectacle even before the temple became mature. Even some of the Shankaracharyas were saying that this is not a mature temple that you are inaugurating. And who inaugurated the temple? Who did the Pran Pratishtha? Not a Brahmin, not a Guru, but the Vishya Guru, Mr. Modi, the politician. Here, look at this. Mamata Di is just symbolically present there. All the jaggas, all the rituals are being performed by the Purohit. Please hang on. And you talk about violence. We are not shameless people to talk about your daring.
Priyanka, I'll just come to you. Let him finish.
Is built by a trust, and the name of the trust is Sri Ram Janma.
Okay, Priyanka, let him finish. Mr. Mandal, can you just have Mr. Mandal let him finish?
Biggest example of the fakery of their quote-unquote Hindutva is their intolerance. Within the TV studio, outside the TV studio. Who created the violence in Murshidabad? All are getting caught one by one. But we are not asking the kind of glaring failure that your government had in Kashmir. Rather, we are supporting the government. There lies the difference between a true nationalist
But
and a
Mr.
fake
Mandal, at
nationalist.
least the Home Minister did go to Kashmir, right? You know, it was expected that the Chief Minister could have gone to Murshidabad because so many people are fleeing from there.
Chief Minister has sent
Mamata
the highest
Jagannath
officer,
Temple.
her member of parliament, MLAs, everything was under control within 24 hours. What is the BJP doing thereafter? BJP is giving all
Let
kinds
me
of
get in
fake
Priyanka now.
posters.
Priyanka, would
Their
you like to respond to that? He's saying that there is a distinguished,
posting
there is
fake
a
pictures to incite
there is a
mob.
difference
That's what they
between
do.
a fake Hindu and an original Hindu. How do you see this? Because at the end of the day, some of this criticism by the BJP that why is she doing this?
Shubhendu Adhikari was present when the
Okay, at the end of
inauguration
the
took
day,
place.
she's also going to a temple.
No, hang on.
Can
Just
the
10
BJP
seconds.
look at
Shubhendu
this
Adhikari-
purely
Shubhendu
from a
Adhikari-
religious point of view? Priyanka.
Shubhendu Adhikari was
Oh, she
present
goes
when
to
the
a
temple
temple,
was
she goes to a
inaugurated in
mosque, or
2019.
Okay, we have
whether she
Priyanka
goes to a
now.
gurudwara, whether she goes to a church. But her appeasement for Muslims is so very clear. The entire world has seen. In Murshidabad, when Hindus were murdered, till now she doesn't have time to speak to them or utter a single word for that. She hasn't spoken. She doesn't have time to speak about the Hindus who are killed in Kashmir. But here he's speaking about Kashmir. More so ever, he was talking about the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, and I have exactly told you that the central government or the UP government aren't bearing the construction cost of the majestic Ram temple at Ayodhya. It is borne by the Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, who's taking care of the expenses. Now, what about the one which is being built here, the cultural center which they are building? Now, if the donation comes, who will deal with the donation coming from that mandir? We want to know that. Not because the tender was given to HIDCO. Not just that, we also want to know that if Mamata says that it is a replica of the mandir which is there at Puri, then we want to say that there are certain rules in the temple at Puri. There, non-Hindus are not allowed in the temple. Will Mamata accept the same policy?
Okay, Mr. Mandal, is
While
this
recruiting
temple
people
all
who are in
about
the
political
mandir?
gains or is this about faith? Mr. Mandal.
This temple is about the meeting of spiritualism, great tradition of India with cultural activity of that particular place. This temple is the meeting of faith and economy, faith and reason. We do not believe in fanaticism like they do. Like what she is saying, if you find that these are faulty, go and file a case in the High Court. You yourself is a lawyer. You are fanatic about filing cases.
Okay,
Go and
Mr.
file cases.
Okay, Priyanka, you're a lawyer yourself.
Leader.
Okay,
No, hang
Priyanka,
on.
last
Your
word.
leader, hang on, 10 seconds.
Okay.
Your leader, Shubhendu Adhikari, was one of the architects while this temple was being conceived of. He was present. So was he a fake Hindu then?
Okay.
Now he has become a real Hindu.
Okay,
He is
Priyanka,
a fake
last
Hindu
word from you,
always.
ma'am. You're a lawyer yourself. Why don't you go to the court is what he's asking.
No, that is what I'm saying. Every time they want that every Hindu, for asking for their rights or for fighting for their rights, they should go to temple, even for Visarjan, which is happening under the POK which we have here. See, we have policies in Bengal, which are the policies of PC. So it is PC occupied Kashmir, like it is PC occupied Kolkata. This is what we are facing. Not just that, I am telling you, this has been
doesn't
done
need to
only to
answer
placate
this
the Hindu
indignified
voters
comment.
because they know that the Hindu voters are now running away from them.
Okay, completely
Again,
out
I'm
of time
asking,
now. Thank
look
you
at
both of you for joining me on this broadcast. Well, this is all about that newly built temple in Digha dedicated to Lord Jagannath, and it's in the coastal town of Digha in West Bengal, and that has become the center of a political flashpoint between TMC, especially between Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's government and the BJP. With that, it's a wrap on the show. More news and updates on the other side.